Hi, and welcome to the channel if you are new here. This is Slow but Strong Yoga Flow, a slow power yoga flow practice that combines a strength building aspects of power yoga with mindful pace of slow flow yoga. Slow controlled movements, transitions are deliberate and mindful, allowing for deep muscle connection and engagement, balance of effort and ease. Encourages finding strength while maintaining softness in the body and mind. Let's begin with a focus on alignment and awareness. No need of props other than your mat, and we can go and jump in. Find yourself seated on your mat and let's start. Let's take a moment in child's pose. Bring your big toes together. You can open your knees a little wider and start to release your ribs between your thighs. Bring the elbows down, soften your shoulders. Soften your body weight down. Let's take a moment here to arrive. Let the hips sink down to your heels. Let the shoulders soften down. Start to take a deeper inhale, deeper exhale. Widen your ribs. Feel the ribs against your thighs. Exhale, soften in. Inhale, feel up. And exhale. Slowly let go. Inhale, feel up your belly. Feel up your ribs. Feel up your chest. Exhale, let all the air out. Now you can bring your knees slightly closer together, not touching, but a little bit closer, and walk your hands forward. Start to extend your elbows off the floor. You can come up to your fingertips, walk the fingers forward, pull the shoulders back, soften your forehead down. Shoulders still really far away from the ears. Lengthen your neck. Walk your fingers forward, a little further out, and then start to press the whole hand down. Press the fingertips, the knuckles down. Spread the fingers wide, like you really want to grip the mat. You can pull in with your fingers, shoulders. Press the knuckles down. Now come up to your fingertips. Again, walk the fingers a little further out. Lengthen, you can lift your ribs slightly to create more space, and then again press the whole hand down, knuckles down, fingertips down. Activate the side body, activate your shoulder blades, your lats. Inhale, walk the fingers forward, lengthen, and exhale, grip the mat. Let the hips melt down while reaching forward. Now tail between your sit bones and start to round your spine. Bring the hips on top of your knees, really rounding. And lean the hips back again, back into your child's pose. Keep reaching forward, lengthen side bodies. Tail between your sit bones and round the body weight forward. You can bring your hips down a little further. And again, lean the body weight back into your child's pose. Walk the fingers forward, lengthen side bodies. Tail under. Move the body weight forward, really rounding your spine. Lower the hips a little more. Shift the body weight back. Keep walking the fingers forward. Again, tail between your sit bones, rounding up. And this time, walk the knees a little closer so the knees are right under your hips. Spread the fingers wide. We're gonna lift the knees off the floor. Keep the toes, ankles pointed. Lift the knees off the floor just a few centimeters. And look back. Check your heels. We're gonna work with the ankle alignment a little bit today. So make sure the heels are not opening to the side. Try to bring the heels, the inner ankles, a little closer together so the ankles really are straight and strong. And we have the correct alignment here. So don't let them open to the side. Bring them slightly more in. And then lift the back of your head towards the ceiling a little. Neckline long. Lower back long. Hug your ribs in gently. Broaden your collarbones at the same time. Navel up to your spine. Hold here for a couple more inhales and exhales. Inhale, always create length. Lengthen the tailbone behind you, top of your head reaches forward. And exhale, hug the ribs in, navel up to your spine. Gently activate your core. Release the knees down. Lean the hips back to your heels. Reach your fingers a little further out. Tail under. Roll the body weight forward. This time, roll all the way to your up dog. Broaden your collarbones. Elevate your thighs, your knees off the floor. Feel the ankle alignment here. Make sure the heels don't open to the side. Bring them slightly closer together. Broaden your collarbones, microbend your elbows, navel up to your spine. Release the knees down. Start to turn the tail down again between your sit bones and press the body weight back into your child's pose. Let's go. Couple more. Roll the body weight forward. Lower the hips. Open the heart. Elevate the knees, thighs off the floor. Engage your legs. Inner thighs active. Imaginary block between your inner thighs. Knees down. Round your spine. Roll the body weight back. Child's pose. Roll the body weight forward. Hips down. Elevate your thighs, knees off the floor. Broaden your collarbones. Knees down. Round your spine. Hips down to your heels. Child's pose. One more. Roll the body weight forward. Lower the hips. Open the heart. Elevate the knees off the floor. Now lift your hips up until plank pose. Look at your feet. Are the ankles straight? Use your core. Inner thighs active. Lengthen the tail behind you. Now tuck your left toes under. Lift your right leg a little higher. Maybe look forward. Bring the right knee into your chest. Send your toes behind you. Lift. Right knee into your chest. Try not to compensate with your back. Lift. Knee into your chest. Let's do one more. Lift. Knee into your chest. And step the foot between your hands. Lower the left knee down. You can untuck your left toes. You can bring the right hand to the inside of your right thigh. Flex your right toes. Rotate to the outer edge. And make a small circle with your knee. So you roll to the outer edge. Gently press out. And then again flatten the big toe mound down. Couple of circles. Just warming up. Be gentle. Give your body a little time. Your mind as well. One more. Nice. Start to extend your right knee, half Hanuman. Flex your right toes up. You can come up to your fingertips here and let's swing the hips side to side. Outer rotate from your hip. So turn your right toes out to the side, swing the hips over to your left. Back to the center, maybe slightly over to the right. Swing the hips over to your left, outer rotate. And slight inner rotation, swing to the side, right side. Keep going back and forth. Just let the hips swing side to side. Feel the inner outer rotation. Thigh bone moving in the hip socket. Let's do one more. Nice. Rebend your right knee. Tuck your left toes under. Lift the left knee off the floor. Step your right foot back. Release the knees down. Arch your spine. Maybe look up to the sky. Exhale, round, tail under. Inhale, arch, pull the heart forward. Exhale, round. Lean the hips down to your heels. Once again, to your child's pose. Activate your side bodies. Reach the fingers forward and we go. Tail under, roll the body weight forward. Lower the hips, open the heart, up dog. Ankles active. Knees down. Roll the body weight back, round into your child's pose. Roll the body weight forward. Lower the hips. Open your heart. Broaden your collarbones. Elevate the knees off the floor. Knees down. Roll the body weight back to your heels. One more. Rolling through the spine, articulating. Warming up still. Up dog. Ankles straight. Heels in line. Lift the navel up, hips in line with your shoulders. Plank pose, keep the toes pointed for now. Find your core, lengthen the lower back, lengthen the back of your neck. Tuck your right toes under, lift the left toes a little higher, maybe look forward. Bring the left knee into your chest. Just the leg is moving. Lift, knee into your chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, in. One more inhale, open. Exhale, in. Step the foot between your hands. Release the right knee down, untuck your right toes. And then we're gonna roll again. So you can bring the left hand to your inner thigh. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Make a small circle. And press the big toe mound down again. So circle your knee. Circle your hips. Warming up. Try to keep it quite effortless and easy. Give your body and mind a little time. And let's go to the half Hanuman. Start to extend your left knee, flex your left toes up. You can come up to your fingertips. Square your hips, your body first. And then swing your hips over to your right. Turn your left toes out to the side, outer rotation. Swing your hips over to your left. You can think a little inner rotation. Outer rotate, swing side to side, inner rotate. Pressing the heel down. Really feeling the thigh bone movement in the hip socket. So it's starting from your hip. Nice, let's do one more. Yeah, square your body, rebend your left knee, tuck your right toes under. Step your left foot back into your plank pose. Lower the knees down. Inhale, arch your spine, pull the heart forward. Look up if your neck allows. Stretch your throat as well. Exhale, round. Press the mat down firmly. Keep your fingertips really active. Broaden your collarbones. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And lean the body weight back into your child's pose. We keep going the same. Tail under. Roll the body weight forward all the way to your up dog. Open your heart, elevate your thighs. Pull the heart forward, shoulders back. Knees down. Roll the body weight back into your child's pose. Keep the side bodies active, fingers active. Roll the body weight forward. Lower the hips. Open the heart. Knees down. Roll the body weight back. Press with your hands to bring the hips down to your heels. Roll the body weight forward. Let's stay here. Pull the heart forward. Hug your ribs in, navel in, lift your hips to your plank pose. Ankles straight. And this time, we are not going to tuck the left toes under. We're just going to bring the right knee into the chest. And send behind. Really strong left ankle now. Keep the alignment. Knee into your chest. Extend back. Knee into your chest. Lift. One last. To step the right foot between the hands. Keep the left toes pointed. Here, find the alignment. Right hip gently back into the center line. Left thigh bone up and forward. Inner thighs active. Look that the heel is not flopping to the side. Keep the ankle alignment. Can you lighten the fingers off the floor? Can you maybe bring the body upright? Really strong inner thighs, center, and the left ankle. Try to find some length for your lower back, lumbar spine. This pelvis rib cage connection still going on. Good support from the front. And release, hands down. Bring the left knee down. This time, bring your hands inside your right foot. So right hand on the inside as well. And then you can lift your hips up a little and start to lower the right elbow down next to your right heel. You wanna keep hugging the left elbow in like chaturanga, so the side body is active. Now start to extend your right knee. Come up to your right fingertips. Keep the hand where it is. Just extend your right leg to your half Hanuman. You can take the outer rotation. Swing the hips over to the left. Rebend your right knee. Bend your right elbow down and lean the hips down and forward. So the hands remain in the same spot the whole time. Extend. Outer rotate, swing the hips over to the left, square, bend, flatten the foot down, and bend your right elbow down, hips down and forward. Keep hugging the left elbow into your side body. Extend, come up to your fingertips, outer rotate, square, rebend, getting the elbow closer to the floor. And extend, outer rotation, square, flatten the foot down, bend your elbow, hug the left elbow in. Let's do one more. Lengthen, outer rotate, square, bend, bring the right elbow down, hug the left elbow in, tuck your left toes under, and maybe lift the left knee off the floor. You can always bring the right hand down where the elbow was if this is too much for your hips. Either you are here with straight elbows, hugging the right knee in to your right shoulder, or right elbow on the floor. Can you bring the left hand to your lower back? Back of your hand on your lower back, keep the elbow open. Square your hips, hug everything into the center line. Still broaden your collarbones. Nice, bring the left hand down. Right hand down, step your right foot back into your plank. Lower the knees down. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Lean the hips back into your child's pose. Extended one, really reaching the fingers forward, keeping the side bodies active. And we go again. Roll the body weight forward. Lower the hips, open the heart. Up dog, elevation, inner thighs active. Knees down, round the body weight back. Press from your hands to lengthen. Release the hips down. Roll the body weight forward. Up dog. Knees down. Press back into your child's pose. One more. Roll the body weight forward. Elevate the thighs, knees off the floor. Ankles straight. Ankles active. Ribs in, navel up, lift the hips up to your plank pose. This time, keep the toes pointed. You can look back so the heels are not opening to the side. Left knee into your chest. Extend the toes behind you. Knee into your chest. Lift, maybe look forward. Knee in. Extend. Knee in. Extend. Last one. Knee in. Step the foot between your hands. Adjust as needed to. Look back. Right ankle straight. Square your hips. Left hip back. Right thigh bone forward. Maybe find your balance. Bring the body upright. Try to level your hips here. Lift from the lower core. Lengthen your waist. Inner thighs active. Everything is kind of squeezing into the center line. Starting from your right foot. Release the hands down. Release the right knee down and bring the left hand on the inside as well. You can lift your hips back and up a little so you get to bring the left elbow down in line with your right hand next to your left heel. Keep squeezing the right elbow in like in Chaturanga so the right side of your body is active all the time as well. Now start to extend your left knee, half Hanuman. You can come up to your left fingertips. Auto rotate. Swing the hips over to your right. Square, repent. Bring your left elbow down, hug the right elbow in and hips down and forward. Keep going, try to keep the hands in the same spot. Auto rotation. Square, bend. Bend your elbow down, right elbow in. Extend, so you feel this nice stretch for the left side of your body here as well. Auto rotation. Back to the center line. Bend. Lower the elbow down. Extend. Swing to the side. Square. Bend. Lower the elbow down. Let's do one more. Extend. Auto rotate. Square. Bend. Bring the right or the left elbow better down. Hug the right elbow into your side body. Hips down and forward. You always have the option to straighten the left elbow. Hugging the left knee into your left shoulder, even here in straight arm or on the elbow. Tuck your right toes under and start to extend the right knee off the floor. Try to find squareness, really hugging into the center line. Bring the back of your right hand to your lower back, elbow open. Try to broaden your collarbones. Press the left big toe mount down. Lift the inner arch. So good to be aware of your feet, what the feet are actually doing. They are many times the attachment points with the floor. Now let's release. Extend your elbows, step your left foot back. Lower the knees down. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round. Inhale, melt open. Exhale, round. Inhale. And exhale, tuck your toes under. Let's lift the hips up for a moment for down dog. Walk your heels. Walk your knees. Make it really chewy. The side bodies are always active. So here too, press down with your pinky fingers and really connect to the side body, your lats, your shoulder blades, really pressing away from the floor to lengthen, elongate the lumbar spine. Now roll the body weight forward into a high plank. Go through vinyasa, hug the elbows in. Chaturanga, can you keep your fingertips active here, pressing down? Inhale, up dog. Same elevation, inner thighs active, ankle straight. Exhale, slow-mo, lift your hips up to your down dog. Are your ankles straight? Then take your toes under and press the heels down. Roll the body weight forward. Keep pressing all the fingertips and knuckles down in Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Inner thighs active, ankles straight. Exhale, slowly lift your hips up to your down dog. Let's do one more. Put some imaginary block between your inner thighs. Squeeze into the center line with your inner thighs already from your down dog. Shift the body weight forward. Inner thighs active, fingers active. Chaturanga, bring the weight forward enough. Inhale, up dog. Inner thighs active. Use your core. Lift your hips up to a plank pose. Up dog, or down dog better. And take your toes under. Press the heels a little closer to the floor. Nice. Bring the knees down, back into your all fours. And from your all fours, we're just gonna slide one elbow down at a time. Try to keep the shoulders on top of your wrist. So try not to move back too much here. Start to slide the right fingers forward, lower the right elbow down, hug the left elbow in like in Chaturanga, fingers active. Straighten, bring the right hand back. Slide the left fingers forward, left elbow down, hug the right elbow in. And bring back. Again, slide the right fingers forward. Bring the body weight forward. And straighten. Left fingers, left elbow down, hug the right elbow in. And straighten. Shoulders really square, a couple more. And straighten. Left elbow down. And back into your all fours. This time when we bring the right elbow down, let's stay here. I'm gonna go a little bit back. So here, now bring your knees together, toes together. Keep hugging the left elbow in like in Chaturanga. Start to lighten the left knee off the floor. Extend the left leg back behind you in parallel line. Bring the knee underneath your chest. Open the left knee to the side. Extend your toes. Hug the left elbow in. Weight on the left hand too. Bring the knee in. Extend toes behind you. And bend. Extend to the side. And bend. Keep going. Extend behind your parallel line. And bend. To the side. And bend. You can lift the leg a little higher, but keep the squareness. And bend. To the side. Bend. Let's do one more. Shoulders open. To the side. And bend. Now tap the left knee to your left elbow and then start to send your left toes behind you. Open the left knee, tie parallel to the floor, just send the toes behind you, push your hips forward. Again, tap the knee to your elbow. Open to the side and push the hips forward, knee behind you, toes reaching to the back of your head. Knee to your elbow and then open. Push the knee toes behind you, leg parallel to the floor. Knee tapping your elbow and send behind you. Push the hips forward, open your chest a little here. One more, knee to your elbow. And push hips forward, send the toes behind you towards the back of your head. Nice. Release the left knee down. You can open your knees a little here and start to lean back. Bring both elbows down. So now the left elbow comes down as well. Fingers forward. And we just want to move the body weight side to side. So you can tuck your toes under here if you want to. Just start to keep the hands and elbows in the same spot. And now just move the right shoulder in. And back to the center. Now dropping the left shoulder in, swinging to the right. Back to the center. Right shoulder in, bringing the weight a little to the left. And then the left shoulder in. So you get some movement to your shoulders, between the shoulder blades, the upper back. Try to keep the hands and your elbows stable. You're just moving the shoulders in one by one. See how close to the floor you can bring the shoulder without moving the elbows or the hands. Nice. Now keep the hands where they are. Start to extend your elbows and walk your feet back into your plank. But now the hands are not aligned, right? Hand is way further out. Your shoulders are above your left wrist here. Now you can actually bring your toes together, heels together. Lighten the right toes off the floor. And tap the right knee to your right elbow. Keep the elbow straight. Extend the right leg back. Tap to your elbow. Extend back to your elbow. Extend back. Can you try to step the right foot as far forward as possible without lifting your hands? And step your right foot back into your plank. Again, make space. Can you touch the right big toe to your right wrist? And step back. Make space. Step forward. Step back. Let's do one more. Step back. Release the knees down. Release the hips down to your heels. You can turn your palms facing up and just move your shoulders side to side. Side to side. So we want to create more movement for the upper back. Many times we don't move the upper back enough. The lumbar spine is always more mobile, but to actually move the upper back, mobilize the upper back, many times it's pretty stiff. So this is all about feeling the upper back, mobilizing and strengthening. Let's go to the other side. Come back into your all fours, and here we just slide the fingers forward, brought the elbow down, and the other elbow is squeezing in. Then back to the center. Slide the fingers out, elbow down, squeeze the other elbow into your body like chaturanga, and back up. Try to keep the shoulders on top of your wrist here, so we don't bring the body weight back. Just the fingers are sliding forward. Let's do a couple more, and then we're gonna stop on the left hand side and work a little bit there, the outer hips or whatever we did on the other side. So let's go. Left elbow down. Hug the right elbow in. So the left elbow is in line with your right hand. Bring the knees together. Right elbow hugging in all the time. Lighten the right knee off the floor. And extend the right leg back behind you. Bend the knee in. Open to the side. Extend. And bend in. Extend behind you. Lift. Bring in. Extend to the side. And in. Keep going. Keep the parallel line. Bend, and then you can open to the side. Parallel line, I just mean don't auto rotate your hips when you send the leg back. To the side. Let's do one more round. Behind you. To the side. Nice. Now tap the right knee to your right elbow. And then start to open the knee first. Then send the toes behind you. Push the hips forward. Again, knee to your elbow lightly. And then send behind you, toes reaching to the back of your head. Keep the shoulders still. Knee to your elbow. Send behind you. You can push the hips forward. Tap. And keep the thigh parallel to the floor, just reaching the toes to the back of your head. One more. Nice. Release the knee down. You can open your knees a little here. And then start to lean back so you get to bring the right elbow down as well. So your fingers are facing forward, elbows in line with your shoulders, but the hands are not in line together. You can tuck your toes under, and here we're just gonna move the weight side to side. So we're gonna drop one shoulder into the center line at a time, keeping the hands and the elbows where they are. Just the shoulders. You're kind of inner rotating, trying to move the upper back, the space between the shoulder blades, mobilize while keeping solid attachment points with the floor. Kind of difficult actually. Might not be a lot of movement here, depending. Nice. Keep the hands where they are, start to extend your elbows off the floor. And then we step the feet back into the plank pose, but the hands are not in line. Your shoulders are on top of your right wrist. You can bring your toes together, heels together. Extend your left leg behind you. Bend the left knee, tap it to your left elbow. Extend toes behind you. Bend, tap to your left elbow. Extend, lengthen the back of your neck. And tap. Extend, and now we try to step the foot forward without losing the hands. Keep the hands grounded on the floor. And step your left toes back. Step the foot as far forward as you can without lifting your hands. And step back. 2 more. Make space. Step. And back. Aiming to touch the left toes to your left wrist. Step back. Nice. Release the knees down. Lean the hips down to your heels. Turn your palms facing up, bend your elbows, and just move the body weight side to side. Side to side. Come into your all fours. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up to your down dog. Walk the dog. Couple of times. Shift the body weight forward. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Soften your knees. Step your feet forward, halfway lift. Exhale, relax the neck. Inhale, lengthen up to the standing. And exhale, hands together to your heart center. Now interlace the fingers behind your back. Squeeze the heels of your hands together, extend your elbows, open your heart. You can soften your knees and fold forward. Bring the arms over your head, feel your shoulders. Let the head hang. And turn your head a little side to side. Side to side. Bring the body weight slightly more onto your toes. Bring the hands to your lower back. Bend your knees. Release your fingers down and up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Weight on the heels. Try to get the biceps by your ears. Bring the arms further back. Still soften your ribs in. Interlace your fingers. Extend your knees. Fold forward. Bring the pinkies over your head. Relax the neck. Bring the weight a little more to the balls of your feet. Hands down. Bend your knees. Release the fingers down and up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Weight on the heels. Interlace the fingers behind you. One more time. Extend. Send the fingers over your head. Relax the neck. Feel the shoulder stretch. Bend your knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down a little deeper. A little deeper. Now lift the right heel off the floor. Here, same thing, stay low. Keep pushing the heel forward. Make sure the weight is a little bit more on the big toe mount, second toe mount, so we are not opening the heel out to the side. And lower the right heel down. Shoulders down, arms back, ribs in. Lift the left heel off the floor. Push the heel forward. Make sure the weight is more on the big toe mount, second toe mount, ankle straight. Press the left heel down. Extend your knees. Hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Extend your elbows. Now, bend your elbows. Bring the hands on top of your left hip. Squeeze the elbows behind your shoulders down. Bring the body weight onto your left. Lift the right knee in front of you. Flex your toes. Try to drop the hip down and lift the knee up. Pressing the left big toe, mount down. Getting the power from the floor. Here, keep the right hand on your left hip, half point behind you. With your left, hold the outer edge of your right foot and start to extend your right heel forward to your range. Rotate the right shoulder open more. Use the half point to rotate the right shoulder open more. Take a deeper twist. You can turn your head, look over to the side, or even behind you. Look forward. Start to bend your right knee. If half lotus is part of your practice, lift the right heel up right away. With your right hand, find your big toe and gently start to press the right knee back and down. Otherwise, keep the half point. Bring the sole of your right foot onto your left inner thigh. And then we square. You can bring your hands together or holding your big toe in half lotus. The other hand into the heart center. Try to square your body. Tail pointing down, lifting from the front, opening the shoulders, softening the ribs in. Now release. Rotate the shoulders back and down. Interlace the fingers the other way around. Extend your elbows first. Open your heart. Bring the hands on top of your right hip. Squeeze the elbows behind you. Shoulders down. Ground your right foot. Lift the left knee up. Drop the hip. Lift the knee. Press the right big toe mount down to get the power from the floor. Keep the half point, only release your right hand, find the outer edge of your left foot and start to extend the left heel in front of you. Use the half point to rotate the left shoulder open more and then you can turn your head and look over your left shoulder. You can always keep the focus point in front of you as well, but use the half point to rotate the left shoulder open more. Now look forward, start to bend your left knee, either your tree pose or you try to go to your half lotus, maybe finding the big toe. And then wherever you are, gently push the knee back and down, hips forward. Try to square your body. Ground your right foot down. From your right heel all the way to the top of your head, straight line. You want to ground down at the same time. You want to grow up. Always opposite directions. And release. Send your fingers up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Hands down. Step your feet back into your plank pose right away. And we're gonna work the same thing here than in all fours. Try to keep the shoulders on top of your wrist. Try not to tilt your hips side to side too much here. Start to slide your right fingers forward, bend your right elbow down, hug the left elbow in like in chaturanga. Same way to press back. Slide the left fingers forward, bring the left elbow down, hug the right elbow in. Same way to press back. Couple more. Right elbow down, fingers sliding forward. And back into your plank. Left finger sliding forward, elbow down, hug the right elbow in. And back into your plank. One more. Right elbow down, hug the left elbow in. Bring your toes together, heels together. Open your shoulders. Extend the left leg off the floor. Send the toes behind you. Bring the knee to your elbow. And extend. Knee to your elbow. Extend. Bring in. Extend. 2 more. Extend. Last one. Extend. Release the knees down for a moment. Just take a breath. And out. Inhale, soften your shoulders. and out. And then we're gonna work with one funky one. We're gonna work with the funky crow. So you can already guess, you have the right elbow on the floor. So with the right, you are doing the baby crow, and with the left, you are doing the crow. And so extend your knees off the floor. Start to walk your feet forward. First, we're gonna set the left knee on top of the left upper arm, squeeze in, and then the right knee to your right armpit. Shift the body weight forward. It's a tricky one, so you really have to find the balance. Maybe lighten the left toes off the floor first, and then the right toes. Trying to find the balance. Baby crow on the right, crow on the left. Nice. Nice. Once you played enough, that's enough. Find your way back into your down dog. I didn't want to do it again, but feel free to play with it a little longer. I'll give you a little time. I'm gonna stretch here in the down dog. Release the neck. And connect to my breath again. So feel free to try it out one more time. Now, once you're ready, find your way back into your down dog. Bring the body weight forward. And then we're gonna slide the left fingers out, bring the left elbow down, hug the right elbow in. And extend. Right fingers out, left elbow in. And up. Keep going. Extend. Down. And press to come up. Bring down. And up. Last one. We're gonna stay here. I completely forgot to do this on the second side when I was filming, so I just flipped the video clip. Bear with this. Inhale, lift your right toes off the floor. Exhale, bring the knee into your elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring the knee in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. And lower the knees down for a moment. Take a breath. Soften. Set your mind for the funky one. Just ease in your mind. Take an inhale. And exhale. And then we extend the knees off the floor once again and start to walk feet forward. Setting the right knee on top of your right elbow, upper arm first, and then setting the left knee to the armpits. For me, it helps when I bring the knee higher up, and then you really have to shift the body weight forward. Otherwise, it's impossible to float the left toes off the floor. So you gotta bring the body weight forward enough here. So you get the left toes lighten off the floor as well. Baby crow on the left and crow on the right. Kind of heavy one. Playing with the balance. For me, one time, more than enough. Once again, feel free to play with it a little longer. I'm gonna take my time in the down dog. You know your practice, you know what you need. For me, twice would be too much today. Happy with the down dog. A little time here. Connect to the breath. Now, once you feel ready, start to find your way to your down dog as well. Shake your head. No, maybe yes. Just release the neck. Feel the side body is really active, really strong. Lengthen the lumbar spine, hips reaching up to the sky. Roll the body weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Can you feel your side body is really active? We always want to have the connection to the side bodies. So here again, press the pinkies down, feel your lats. the shoulder blade support. Roll the body weight forward, keep feeling it. Chaturanga, keep feeling it. Up dog, still feel it. Elevation, exhale, down dog. One more. Inhale, roll the body weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Lower the knees down. And let's take a puppy pose first. What I like to do myself sometimes to grab the front edge of the mat, use that to lean the body weight back. You can always release the forehead down or bring the chin down, chest down. And then I give you a little silence here so you can just tune in. Send the breath where you need it. Enjoy the heart opener. Open mind. Here, right now, you are receiving. You are receiving the practice. So stay present, observe, receive, enjoy it. Slowly, once you feel ready, start to release. Walk the hands back under your shoulders and take a couple of really soft cat-cows. Start by rounding and then really gently melting. Exhale, round. And inhale, melt the chest down. Round. And find your neutral spine. Lie on your belly. Let's start from the left today. Now open your left fingers out to the side. Fingers in line with your forehead. And slowly start to open the right shoulder, right hip. You can bring the right foot behind you. Knee can be in front of you. Or bend both knees pointing up to the sky. Lift your hips up, move them towards the center line. And release. Let the head rest on the floor. If you are totally unease here, you can extend your right heel up, bend your knee to the side, figure four, set the heel on top of your thigh, really gently pressing the right knee away from you. But only do it if you can do it quite relaxed. It will help you to keep the body weight in the center. But if you have to keep pressing down with your right hand here to keep this form, release the legs. Try to find really easy form, kind of passive form for this one. And and slowly. And take your time to release. Bring the left arm down by your side. You can keep looking to your right. Relax the left cheek down. Take a breath. Now open your right fingers out to the side. Fingers in line with your forehead. Use the left hand. Press down. Open the left shoulder, left hip. Knee can be in front of you or bring the foot behind you, knee pointing up to the sky. Head heavy. Maybe pointing right knee up to the sky as well. Lift your hips up, move them to the center line. But only if this is effortless. So you don't have to keep pressing down with your left hand. You can really release. And you have the option to the figure 4, extending the left heel up, bending the knee to the side, set the heel on top of your thigh, and gently press the left knee open. But again, only at this if there is not too much effort. It's supposed to make the pose more relaxed, actually. Gently pressing the left knee away from you will bring the body weight into the center. Take one more full massaging inhale. And really freeing, complete exhale. Release back on your belly. Bring the right arm down by your side, palm facing up. You can keep the right cheek on the floor and take a breath. Bring the hands under your shoulders. Press yourself to your hands and your knees. I'll walk your knees forward. Cross your ankles and sit back. And lie down into your final Savasana. Try to take a couple of minutes there if you got the time. Enjoy receiving all the benefits of your practice. Maybe do a little meditation. That's always a nice one. Even a couple of minutes, it's already meditation when you just stay in your stillness. You don't have to push the thoughts out, so you don't have to ignore what comes up, but choose where you put your awareness to. So in the meditation, we are not actually wanting to ignore and push everything away. We just want to choose where we put our attention to. You cannot be not thinking. It's impossible. We have million thoughts in our head. So the goal is not to be not thinking. I always say empty your mind. In a way, yeah, empty your mind. But on the other hand, we cannot fully empty the mind, but we can choose where we put the awareness to. So put your awareness to receiving, observing, staying present for a little while longer. Enjoy your Savasana if you got the time, your little meditation if you got a little bit longer time. And I hope to see you soon again. Namaste.